Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe, like, give me a comment, share, all the above would be great. I am also an author, action-adventure series based on twin flames, and I've written 2 books in the series so far. You can find links to purchase those on Amazon, Kindle Direct Publishing, on my wall here on YouTube, as well as links to trailers that I created for each book. Okay, so this is your reading for the week of July 28th through August 4th. This is the Celtic Cross spread, which I read a little differently than others, so I will explain as I go. Let me just adjust my light here a little bit. Okay. Alright, so at the heart of everything for you this week, Capricorn, we have water energy. Water is emotion, how emotions flow. And this is the Princess of Cups. This is the exploration of the inner world, of a brave plunge into the depths of the soul. This can be a youthful energy, someone whose emotions flow. Now you'll see that she's upside down, which doesn't mean the reversal of what she means, because in this deck what it means is that this energy is there, it is a possibility, and it is trying to manifest. So what's going on for you this week, Capricorn, is that I think what I'm being told is that you're trying to explore your depths. You are trying to get to know yourself better. You may be, your emotions might not be flowing as well as you would like them to be. Yeah, you're trying to get to know yourself, which is awesome. One of the best things to do. Okay, so the next card that we have is always read right side up, and this is the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart for you of everything this week, Capricorn, and this is fire energy. Okay, this is passion. This is wands are connected to career, to work, what you do, and this is a 5, and a 5 brings instability to the 4. But the good thing about this card is that this is a battle or a conflict, but it is fair. It will have a good outcome. Okay, so if you're even if this is an inner argument with yourself, you may be passionately having some sort of conversation or an argument, but it's going to turn out okay. This is the kind of stuff, this is like friendly competition, something like sparring, but it's a constructive conversation, either with yourself or with others. Could even be with a fire sign. We've got a Leo influence right there. Okay, now here's something that's interesting to me. So you've got the Princess of Cups here, and right down here, at the root of everything, you have the Prince of Cups, who is also reversed. Okay, so I love it when Spirit repeats things for me in these readings, and he is mastery of desire. Okay, he is also emotion. He's water. This could be, if it's a man, it could be a man in touch with their feminine side. If it's a woman, she represents the dynamic emotional desire, which is expressed and mastered by the masculine energy. This has a connection to Lancelot. I don't know why I was told to say that, but the princes represent the coming or going of an event or a person. Okay, and so this is also a possibility. When he is right side up, you see that he represents control of the emotions, control of desire. Look at how easily he flies through the air over the beautiful reflection of the water. Okay, so there is 2 eagles in here and a snake in his cup, the Ace of Cups. Now I always tell people to go ahead and Google that, because everyone should do their own research. You can't just take it straight from a tarot reader like me So I'm saying after you're done with this reading, or you could pause it or something and Google the meaning of the eagle, and whatever you get from Google will be what is meant for you. Okay? So this has a lot to do with emotion. So what this is telling me here is that this very passionate conversation has everything to do with getting to know yourself and mastering your desires. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like this is an internal argument you're having with yourself, or possibly with someone who's trying to help you see something. All right. So the next card that we read is the energy that is moving out of your life this week, Capricorn. This can always move back in. And this is the Hanged Man. He is a trump card, which is a divine card. To me, the minor arcana is a message, that is more earthly, whereas the major arcana, such as this card, or they're also called trumps in this deck, what this says is that the divine is giving you this message. This comes directly from the divine. Now, the Hanged Man is a change in perspective. The Hanged Man hangs himself so that he can see a different point of view, a different perspective. This can also represent some sort of sacrifice. You'll notice how he's very similar to Christ, right? He's got the nails and stuff. So this also represents some sort of sacrifice. Now there is also a snake on his feet and at his head. The Spirit says to go ahead and look up the divine meaning of the snake as well. Okay, so this has to do some sort of sacrifice or a different point of view that this did happen. Okay, this is a fully manifested energy for you. And now this is moving out. And this reminds me a lot, you're trying to get a new perspective. Okay, this is what you're doing here. These are connected, the two snakes. There may even be, is there a snake in here? Is that a turtle? Yeah, that's a turtle. Okay, so yeah, you are really going in depth with something here. And you're looking at your emotions, but you were shown a different point of view perhaps, or you made some sort of sacrifice that could be connected with this conversation that is going on. Okay, so the next two cards that we read, for me as a reader, are future cards. This is a more immediate future, whereas this is a future that is going to happen a little further out, okay? Now, these are also major arcana cards, both of them. So these are divine messages. These are part of your divine blueprint, which is the reason why you came to this planet. Okay, so what we have here is the Magus. Okay, he is the magician. Now you'll see that he is upside down, which means that he's a possibility he is trying to manifest right now. When he is fully manifested, this is you manifesting the things that you want into your life, okay? So you may be able to get this card to flip, okay? But not until after this happens. Of course, I am getting ahead of myself here though. So this is bringing in from the ether what you want. You are manifesting from this new change. Okay, I gotta move on here, they're saying. Move on and we'll understand this more. Okay, so this is the Death card. This is fully upright. Now, this does not always mean someone's passing. Oh, okay, you have got a snake again. A snake here, and there is also a snake here on the Magus. This is a big, big message for you this week, Capricorn, which is the snake. Okay, this is the card for Scorpio. You'll see the scorpion down here. And I've been seeing the lotus in almost every single one of these cards as well. So the lotus, the snake, and the eagle are very important because, again, here is the eagle again. The divine is telling you this is going to be a big change. A big change is coming in your more immediate future. Okay? This is a fully manifested energy, which leads me back to the magician. Okay, so the magician is manifesting things that you desire. So after this change, it is possible that this card is going to flip, and you will either manifest something into your life that you want, or possibly not. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. Because we manifest things into our life all the time, whether we want them or not. That's why it's important to go into ourselves, as you are trying to do, to master your desires and to understand yourself. Okay? And here is now the Princess of Cups is the minor arcana card, which gives almost the same message as this major arcana card. You know, like I was just saying, I love when the divine repeats things in these messages. This is the Hermit. The Hermit is taking some time out, doing some meditation, doing introspection, diving deep into themselves. Now as this is emotion, the Hermit is about everything about you. You'll see that the star is in his lantern, and the card, the star, is all your hopes and dreams, all your wishes. These are possibilities here. You've got the snake again, wrapped around the egg, which is a field of possibility, and we have the spermatozoa here, which is life itself. Okay? And so what this is that this is illumination from within. Okay? So this card represents your hopes. So you are going in deep. You are trying to figure yourself out this week, Capricorn. You are trying to get a handle on your emotions, and I think you're having some sort of internal battle. You have had a change in perspective. That was part of your divine blueprint, which is the whole reason you're here. Something that had to happen through a divine energy, so that you could go ahead and, you know, face this big change and then start manifesting what you want, which is knowing yourself. And to me, you're trying to manifest divine wisdom. You're trying to understand things on an energetic and very basic level. You want to know yourself, which is really, really beautiful, Capricorn. Keep going. Okay, so the next card that we read is your environment. And this is a minor arcana card. And you'll see that it is upside down. And this is sword energy. This is mental. This is your thoughts. This is your logic. And you'll see that it is upside down. So what you are trying to do... Now, this card says ruin, okay? But I barely ever read it like that. Tens are endings. Okay, so I think what's in your environment right now is you are trying to bring an end to this mental pain that you're going through, this mental, it's like it's really bugging you. But this card right here is telling you that this is going to turn out all right. Okay? Your inner struggle or your conversation with someone here is going to turn out fine. You want to bring an end to what's going on right now. But when it comes to the divine, you cannot rush the divine. You have a whole lot of major arcana cards here, and that just means that there's a lot of stuff that is not in your control. It is part of your divine blueprint, the whole reason why you are here. Okay? And you can't rush that kind of stuff. Now, the next card that we read is your fear. And you'll see that this is reversed again. Okay, so this is trying to manifest, or it may not. It could be... So the meaning of this card is, first of all, I want to say that this is 6 is the number of love. And again, we have cups. Okay, I think you're struggling with this. Okay, I get it now. You're struggling with your emotions. You may not even know that what you've been doing is you're trying to get a handle on your emotions, and you've been trying to do it through logic. You cannot get a handle on everything in your life by just logic. The divine is showing you that this is actually what you're hoping to do. Okay? You have to address your emotions in order, okay? So this is your fear. You're afraid of your emotions. You're afraid of the past. This is nostalgia. This card represents nostalgia. This is looking at the past with through rose-colored glasses. Okay? It can also be a simple, unsullied perspective on the world, like that of a curious child with eager expectations. Okay? Now, a change in perspective. So, an unsullied perspective on the world. Okay? So you've got to change your perspective again. That's why the Hanged Man is on the outs. The divine is telling you, you've got to bring this Hanged Man back in. You've got to change your perspective. You have to understand that you cannot understand yourself with only logic. Okay? And I'm getting that. Now, see, these swords can also be lessons. This could be 10 weeks of lessons. It can be 10 years of lessons. This could be 10 days of lessons, or 10 lessons that you've just learned. Okay? But you have to look at them with your emotions, and then you will have what you actually are hoping for, though you may not know it or not, is the full package. Okay? Include your emotions in what's going on for you this week. Okay? Don't be afraid of looking at the past. I know the past can hurt sometimes, or sometimes we just don't want to look at the past through rose-colored glasses, because we know that that's not exactly the truth. Right? Now, here's what's bringing it all home, this whole message for me here. Your outcome is the fully upright Queen of Swords. Okay? Now, the swords are all logic, but this queen learns through pain. Okay? She has, even though she is swords herself, she's gone through a lot of emotional pain. And she's learned these lessons by not only using the logic, but also her heart. You'll see that this right here represents all the things inside her that were bugging her. She's defeated it, and now she's kind of relaxed. A lot of the time, the Queen of Swords is sitting in her chair with her the Ace of Swords up in a defensive position with her hand out. This queen is representing how she has done this already. She's conquered the parts of herself that she did not like. And see, this looks like an old man. So this is like a old, outdated masculine energy that she realized she did not need anymore. And that's also why her top is exposed. She's not going by conventional things anymore. She's learned herself. And so you've got the Prince and the Princess of Cups here, and you've also got two queens, because at the bottom of the deck here, an underlying energy is the Queen of Cups. And now what the Queen of Cups is, of course, she's emotion. But you'll see the reflection of the pool. Okay? You need to reflect. You need to reflect on your emotions. Okay? And how much control over this do you have? That's determined by the amount of major arcana to minor arcana. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 out of 10 cards. Almost half of this whole thing has to do with your divine blueprint, which is the exact reason why you came here. Okay? So you have to trust in the divine. You have to understand that what you are hoping for, what you are actually hoping for, is divine wisdom. All right, that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. See you next time.